So this is the gland here. Let me unfurl it. This is the stuff that doesn't come out. Gynecomastia is not so much about the size of the breast, it's the shape of the chest. He's got a grade 2 gynecomastia, which means he's got too much breast tissue, goes past the areola borders, but his skin tone is good, his nipple position is in the right place. He has been dealing with his gynecomastia for a majority of his life, developed it during puberty. You can see when I pinch here where he has no tissue excess, I can get my pinch pretty good, and then here you can see how much thicker this is to this. It causes the shape to be very bottom heavy. And when I say bottom heaviness, you can see his upper pec is here, but instead of curving downwards towards his belly, it continues to go out and cone out at the nipple, and also making the chest look too long. His pec is not way down here, it's up here. And so the goal of the surgery is to really debulk this area to get all this to go back in and reestablish the relationship with not just the upper belly, but with the upper chest. When I initially saw him on a video visit, because he's out of town, I wasn't sure what was going on the side chest, but when I saw him in person, I really noticed that he's got a bit of a fullness on his lateral chest. I'm gonna have him flex his pecs to show you how that even pushes out more when he flexes. And this is not muscle, it's not gland, it's gonna be fat. And if I take care of this and leave this alone, it'll look flatter here and then this weird kind of fullness here. I'm gonna do some liposuction of the side chest as well to get that in better relationship with the front chest. Those two concepts, it's not necessarily just the size, but the shape of the breast. And the second concept, how the chest relates to everything around it. Finished the liposuction, got about 900 cc's of fat, but I want to show you the contour difference on the side chest, but also why gyno needs excision. He's sitting up about 45 degrees. You can see now this little indentation is what I wanted to develop, and so I've really done a good job getting this in, and this is the pinch test below it, and now you can see when I pinch here, it's very similar to here. But you see here, even though I lipoed this part, he still has quite a bit of fullness compared to here, and that's the gland. That's what I mean when I say you can't diet and exercise your way out of gyno. You can start to see where this contour is going to really come in. So I'm going to go in, get this gland out, and it'll start developing this part of the pec. I've already gotten this part and the side chest developed. Now I got to get this part developed and bring this projection down. I'm going to take the tissue out on this side. So this is the gland here. Let me unfurl it. And you can see this is the stuff that doesn't come out with exercise. You can see the thickness here too. Here's a better demonstration of the undersurface of it. Automatically, you can see the pinch test much better than before, but still some areas that are thick here. Definitely under the nipple, it's still a bit thick here. You can see the tissue's telling me to take it out, it's begging me. But overall, you can see now how this matches up better. It's starting to get deep projected. I'm starting to see that pec contour coming in. I still got to take a little bit out here and under here, and then just kind of smooth things out, but doing really well. This patient came to me with grade 2 gynecomastia, and using a combination of vasal liposuction and excision of the gland, I was able to transform his chest contour. He's sitting about 65 degrees. I took about 900 cc's of fat out. What I was talking about before with not just size, but the shape of the chest, how it was very bottom heavy. Now you can see that angle I was referring to, which was about 95 degrees. Now it's about 160, 170 degrees. But now his chest is much more deep projected here. It's not so bottom heavy. And you see it almost looks like he's got a nice upper pec, but his upper pec was always like this. It was just that you couldn't tell because of all the fullness here. Now that that's contoured down, it looks like a nice masculine chest. Along the side, you can see now, I did that lipo of the side chest to bring that in, to define the outer border of the pec here, and to differentiate it from the space between the pec and the latissimus. So that's gonna heal really nicely. I thought that was something that had to be done to maintain kind of the harmony, and that was my second point. Everything has to relate to the things around it. The pinch test, when I pinched here, and then when I pinch here now, very similar. Very similar. And same thing here, very similar to what it was before. So now all I gotta do is put the dressings on, get the compression vest on, get him to the recovery room. He's gonna do great. Until next time, guys.